Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Subsistence. At the end of the last video, I had died, and I lamented the fact that I lost all of my resources, so forth and so on. But I was watching that video back when I uploaded it, and I see there's a timer on that skull icon. So I'm guessing what I'm taking that to mean is that I can pick up, I can loot my dead body if I can get there before the timer runs out. Which means I don't need to be messing around trying to loot, trying to pick things. I need to get back there. I've got 8 minutes and 55 seconds according to that timer. So let's get back there and get that. And the only weapon I have is the hatchet here. That's why I'm holding it up. I know it's not going to... See, there's a wolf right in front of me. Let me see if I can move around him. See, they just changed direction on a dime. So when you look at them, they're going one direction, and all of a sudden they're moving in a different direction. You know what? I can't pass this up. I'm right here. I realize I'm up against the timer. Oh, there's a bear. Go the other way, dude. Come on, dude. All right, I'm just going to run for it. I heard him snort. Also, when I was looking at the video as I uploaded it, the wolf did indeed growl. I just didn't hear it because I was running my mouth. Yeah, he did. It wasn't a silent attack. He made noise. I just ignored it. And yes, I'm going to pick this stuff up if I'm heading, if I'm walking right through it. There's no reason not to. The only good thing, if you could call it that has come of this, is it reset all my stats. So I'm full of food again. Although I'd rather not have died, at least I'm not on the edge of death again from starvation, at least for another 5 minutes. Which means I can sprint, since I do have energy a little bit without using up all my energy. Let's see what kind of mechanic this is, what I get. That's the wolf that killed me. And he's still right over my body. So maybe I'm not going to be able to get my... Yep. Well, it was a good thought. I'm just going to have to start all over again from scratch because there's no way I'm going to be able to get that between that wolf and bear right there. So I'm not sure what to do here. If the 9mm didn't kill the wolf, then this hatchet is definitely not going to kill the wolf. Which is nowhere near realistic, but, you should put 7 rounds in a wolf at point blank, they're going to go down, even with a 9mm. Well, I don't even know. I guess my only recourse here is just give up on it, because there's no way in heck I can get it. It's just not going to happen. I don't think crouching does it. See, 15 meters. I think my body... That's not the right button. See, the wolf is standing right on top of my body, I believe. I can see the body right... Or see something right there, and the wolf is right on top of it, basically. So it's just gone. That's not going to happen. Well... The only thing, I really dislike the fact that the animals apparently don't wander. They're static in the same position. And that is a big, huge downside for me, because I don't think a wolf is going to stand in a 10 by 10 square box constantly, day in and day out. But that's just my personal opinion. I just start gathering all my resources again. I have to tell you, that's a huge letdown. Huge letdown. That bow, how long it took me to get the bow to get food. Well, even, yeah. Nothing to do for it. Just go ahead and start collecting more resources and see what else the game throws at me. But right now, my priority is a bow. I don't even know. I don't even have a clue how to go about getting another 9mm. That's just not going to happen for a very long time, I'd imagine. I guess with the BCU, you can build some advanced things, but without being able to go out and hunt right now, effectively, I have no means of hunting for food right now. Zero. Not even the fallback option of shooting an animal with the 9mm. So I've just got to collect a lot more resources and hope for the best. 3 minutes. Oh, wait, is that the wolf? Did he move a little bit? See that bear? You also got to watch out for that bear. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's growling. Hear him growling? Okay, I heard him growling that time. It was very low, though. Oh, I did not get my gun back. That is very unfortunate. I got the bow back, but not the gun. Doggone it. Okay. Jeez Louise. Well, the bow's not going to bring down a wolf, so that's... I honestly don't know what I'm meant to do from this point on other than just scratch my way back. But I don't know. My guess it'd be weeks before I could get back resources to try and manufacture a gun. Maybe even months. I don't know. I've got 100 wood, basically. Canteen. I think I've got enough wood. I've got to get those. I'm going to hit the trees as I run past them, of course, because there's no reason not to, but I really need to get fiber. I've got 114 fiber. I want to see if I can upgrade my little house because I wanted to get, in fact, that reminds me now. I want the, oh, that was in the BCU. I wanted to get that upgraded fire. I can't remember what it was called, but it was kind of like an oven that said it lasts longer than the basic fire. But I can't see what I need unless I'm looking at that BCU. So let me see if I can get back into my house. I might have to swim there. Oh my goodness. Also, let me look at this options, sounds, master volume. I'm going to turn the master volume up because I barely heard that wolf. Unfortunately, it looks like there's no, there's no individual volume for anything. It's just one volume. So that rustling in the background, the wind blowing, all that is also going to be louder. And I can't do anything about that because you don't have individual volume sliders. But maybe I can hear the animals growling if I turn it up a tad. Now, I don't know where that wolf went, so I got to be careful about this popping over the top of this hill. The bear's camping my house. Where did that wolf go? He left the area entirely? Or just despawned? I don't see him at all. I thought I heard a growl. That's why I was pausing there. I think I'm PTSD in the game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bear's wandering away, it looks like. Oh. There we go. Whew. Okay, now let me look at this. Where was that? Oh, it was over here. I don't remember what it looked like. Oh, there it is. Wood burner. Okay, so I need one more scrap metal. Wooden planks are no problem. Cloth. Now, see, I'm never going to get cloth. Where the heck do you get cloth from? I've got one cloth, and it came out of a box. See, I can't even make cloth. Insect repellent. Cotton. Well, that's nice to know. Where in the world do you get cotton from? I haven't seen any cotton whatsoever, but of course, I can't travel too far. Especially now, I don't have a weapon to speak of. I wouldn't call a bow very... I mean, everybody saw that I shot that wolf at point blank multiple times with the 9mm and it did nothing. So there's no doubt in my mind the bow is going to do nothing. Oh, I thought I heard him growl. Look at him. Well, it's coming up on nighttime. Let me see if there's any kelp. I don't think I've... Yeah, there's some right there. Get something to eat. I did see I had an apple, I think, and a protein bar. But if I can grab something here to eat, definitely want to do that. Although for some reason this water is unusually murky. It's very clear water, but when you're underneath, it's, you know, it's not... I swam in many a lake and pond in my day, and water that's clear like this is not murky when you're underneath. Get out, get out. Also, I don't know what the deal is with getting out of the water. It's almost impossible. See how long it took me just to get out of the water? I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's eat both of these. Oh, can I make a fire starter? Yes, craft one fire starter. Put in the fuel. Maybe it's not quite as cold at nighttime now. It's only 9 degrees. No. I needed to cook the water. Even though I have no meat, I needed to cook boil the water. I tell you what. Look at that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can make a M9 pistol with wood cordage? I have to admit that I did not expect that at all. That's why... What is that noise? I don't know if that came through the mic, but there was a whooshing sound, like something pawing at the ground real close to me. Like, well, I can't recreate the noise, but you just listen closely to the video, and you'll probably be able to hear it. Actually, it sounded very similar to that. When I opened this, that's what it sounded like, but I wasn't opening that at the time. But it just surprises me that you can build this with wooden planks and cordage. 4 cordage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many wooden planks? Well, while we're at it, let's look at... Oh, yeah, that's out. That's out. A shotgun... Oh, cloth. I'm never going to get... If I get cloth, I'm going to build the doggone wood-burning stove. Because this thing right here only lasts long enough to frustrate you. And 3 more wooden planks. What is... Let's put food down here so I can see it at a glance. And this is a bandage, right? Yep. Ammo down here. What is this? Medicinal plant seed. Okay, I can grow that. I gotta have a lot more nails. Alright, there's wood. Medicinal herbs. Cordage. Nails. Planks. Electronics. And feathers for making... Look, I guess I'm just kind of flabbergasted that I can build an M9 pistol with wooden planks and cordage. I did not expect that. That's why I was so bent out of shape about it. Reload. Well, it's a useless weapon. I guess it's okay for shooting. If you have to shoot, I guess I was stuck in that wall, was I? It's okay for shooting rabbits, I guess, and chickens, but I wouldn't use it for anything else. Not intentionally, as a last resort, yes, but so far out of all the predators I've seen, the wolf is the least dangerous one. And it did not, the wolf didn't even turn around and run away, so it didn't even damage him enough that it felt threatened. That's intimidating when you have a handgun and the wildlife, the least dangerous wildlife in your environment, is not threatened by it. Right off the bat, let me go ahead and make another fire starter. Oh, I cannot. Wait, hang on. I remember this now. 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 of those because I always want to keep at least 1 fire starter in the fire. It's basically a storage. Looks like you can store them right there. And then I need 2 sticks. And I'm going to go ahead and drink this water since we're right here and we can get more. Put that away. I think it's coming daylight. Alright, what fire starter? 1, 2. I think it'd be prudent to keep one on me at all times in case I have to, if I'm out and about and I get cornered again and I can't get back before it. Well, although it is May, it's not too awful cold now. Is that a box up there? I think it is, but I can't get up there. All right. There's 2 fire starters. We'll put one in here, so there's always one there. Oh, I only want one. Split. Okay, and I'll keep that one here. Now, wait a minute, that was in here. Where's that grow bed? Plant bed. Okay, so I need scrap metal, wooden planks, and cordage to be able to make a grow bed, which presumably would provide me with food on a consistent basis. That fire is just going to burn out. And I think this said fertilizer, yeah. So let's head out. How many arrows? I've got 4 arrows. Hopefully I'll see a rabbit or a chicken, because I really need sustenance. There's a chicken right there. I can't see him properly. Lucky shot. There's another chicken, but of course it's near the bear. Actually, I'm going to run back right now because before the fire goes out, I'll see if I can cook this chicken instead of having to use the fire starter again. Resource management. It's only one piece of meat, but it's better than nothing. And I'm going to go ahead and drink the water. Really, water's the only thing we have that's unlimited, as long as we're next to a fire. And man, I tell you what, I need to make some more arrows, but I just don't have the nails for it. It takes 2 nails for every arrow. And if I ever hope to build anything else, like make this a little bigger, or anything to do with building, I imagine I've got to have those nails. We'll eat this. See how much that moves. Not very much. Low-grade chicken meat. I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. So far, I've gone in this direction every time. And I think I'm going to go this way. I know we've been across there to that grub tree. But let's go up along this rip. I think this is this fiber? Yep. Go along this river a little ways. Maybe we'll see some more rabbits, chickens. I'm going to get this fiber. I'm never going to pass up an opportunity to get fiber. Oh, that's not fiber. It's difficult when it's in shadow like it is now because it's a different color. Here's something right here. This is, I think, medicinal herb. What is my wood stuff? I've got 84 wood. That's fine. Find a chicken or a rabbit. Actually, ideally, boxes, because I need nails. Everything's going to come to a standstill if I cannot get nails, because I will not be able to make any more. That's 95. That's a wolf. I will not be able to make any more arrows. And once the arrows are gone, that's it. For food, the energy it takes to run around looking for grubs and or kelp is not enough to offset the energy they give you. So if you run out of arrows, you're screwed. You can, like I said, you last ditch effort with the 9mm to shoot the little animals, but that's not sustainable because I've only got 7 rounds of 9mm also. No means of making more. You just have to RNG, hope you find some. Random number generator when you loot these boxes. And then it not only is that a low percentage, but it has to be an ammo box. It can't be one of the other type of boxes, you see. This looks like a medical box based on the color. See, this has got nails in it. I'm not sure why the medical container has nails in it. I will admit that is a little baffling. This looks like, is this grapes or blueberries? Yeah. Thought I saw an animal right there. Apparently not. You know, all in all, I'd rather be gathering plants in Red Dead Redemption 2. I do enjoy walking around that environment, and oh man, look at that. You know, there's a see, I knew I saw an animal over there. Doggone wolf. There is a certain time of the year where those moose are very belligerent. It's their mating season. I can't get that box. That wolf is too close, I believe. Yeah, and he's... I don't know if with moose it's called rutting. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm going to say, for the sake of making my point, that during rutting season, I know they can be very belligerent. Oh, I just got to leave that box alone. I cannot get to it. I can't afford to just stand around waiting. I will say one thing, at least for what I've used the medicinal herbs for so far, which is just to make that biofuel, that there are plenty of them around. They don't go very... I'm sure there's something else. Oh, yeah, you probably use them to make bandages. And I imagine that uses a lot. But for what I'm using them for, just to make that biofuel for the light... That's a chicken. Come on, buddy. Stop moving. Can't afford to waste arrows. Thank you. And I've noticed that what I've ascertained is that the arrow flies a little high, so I'm aiming just above the animal. You know, there's no reticule, so you just have to wing it, but I've noticed that the arrow will fly a little high. So, for example, if I want to hit that box, instead of aiming right at the box, I'd aim just a little above it like that. And there's another... That's a construction crate, I'm calling it. I need to go get that because that should have nails in it. But I'm just baffled. I know I said this during the first or a previous session that I'm baffled by the nails in the medical crates, and I still am. And I'll never stop being baffled by nails in medical crates. There's another one over there. A crate. Container. This should be nails because this is a construction container. All right. And I've got 10 feathers, so I should be able to make 10. How many per? 2. And I've got 50 nails, so I can make 10 arrows, which I think is pretty good. Unlike, I don't remember right now, but I do recall in Red Dead Redemption you have an option to get your arrows back. Most of the arrows you shoot, you can get back when you gather the animal. 3 blueberries. And that's very convenient. I don't know that I've noticed that here. I haven't really been paying attention. I know that I have shot arrows and missed my target and been able to pick them up from the ground, but I don't recall if they are coming out of the animals I've shot if I get them back. But obviously I'm going to have to light, there's another chicken, light another fire. Oh, I see I missed that chicken. Doggone it. And the way that sounded, I think that arrow broke. Just the audio that played for that arrow. Notice I don't see it laying in the ground here. I think it broke on impact. So I'm not getting that one back as my guess, because it would be right here if it was. Yeah, it's gone. So I guess depending on what the arrow, maybe it hit one of these rocks and it broke. That's just guess on my part, because I know previously I have been able to pick arrows up that I missed the target, or perhaps they just were embedded in the soft earth. The chicken's still alive. I would consider trying to build a chicken coop, but I've got no idea how you'd feed the chickens. And I'm guessing that maybe they would eat grubs, I don't know, but you just cannot get enough grubs to sustain feeding chickens. But also, I think that might play into part of what the grow beds are for. Maybe they can eat something you grow in the grow beds. Have to be, because from what I can tell, that's the only way to get sustainable food is with the grow bed. And I may be saying the name wrong because of my Subnautica playthrough. That's called a grow bed, but you know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's planter or some such. Bears. I'm looking around for any boxes, any nails. That's just a shadow, a plant in a shadow. Maybe it's my mat. What is that? I can't quite make out. What is it? 180. That's got to be a bear, right? 180. Either way, I don't want to tangle with it. It's about 11 a.m. my guesstimation is. What? What was that? I'm hungry. Okay, let's gather a little bit more of this and head back and start a fire. Cook this one chicken. There's something right there. I can't see. Oh, it's a bear. I gotta be honest, I don't know how anyone manages to get ahead. And I'm playing on normal mode. This is not hard, or there was easy, normal, and hard, I think it was. This is just normal mode, and you can't, every 5 minutes you're hungry. And everywhere there's a wild animal waiting to kill you. Maybe that's why this game has co-op, because it takes more than... I don't know how that would work either, because 2 people means double the nourishment. You would need double the amount of food. So it's not really... I gotta cross because I can't go by him. Unless there's an area somewhere that it just is not so many, maybe in the cold environment, there's not quite as many animals around. But then I would be, look at me. Oh, that's not what I'm, look at me. I got nothing. I would freeze to death myself. I tell you what, those boxes seem to be very... I don't know how you're meant to range away from your home and your fire and your food source. Yes, I know I'm malnourished. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying to get back. This is as fast as I can move without any energy. Even stopping and pausing does not rebuild your energy because you're malnourished. You just have zero. And that's, I'm just walking. I haven't been sprinting everywhere. So what I can say, in my opinion, is this is even on normal mode, I don't even want to consider what it would be like on hard. I do think the food needs to be toned down a little bit. I think every 5 minutes being malnourished is a little ridiculous. Even if you wind up having to make the days longer. What is that? It's like a carrot. That is a carrot. I'm gonna start this fire. Kill this chicken. And go get this box while it's cooking. And that crate's got nails in it. I don't think I can make it there until I eat it's too slow. And it's too far away. If I had to sprint, I couldn't. Is there any kelp while I'm here? I see one piece, I think, right on the other side of that rock. Look at this, how he just stops. Anytime you're in third-person view, your character is immovable. You cannot move. For people who are playing this, and they've gotten, real far into the game, congratulations, but that's quite an accomplishment in my opinion. If this is how difficult it is for me just on normal mode, maybe I can get that chicken, or rabbit, excuse me. He's still alive. And a chicken. Oh, am I out of... Yep, I'm out of arrows. I need 2 of these. Don't run away, chicken. Hang on. I need 1. Just give me 1 arrow for now. 2. I can make 2, so... Oh, they take so long to make. I'm afraid he's going to get too close to me and then run away. Let me back off. I don't want to spook the chicken. All right, 2. Oh, each one produces 2. Let's see if this gives me 4. Does it say that? It doesn't indicate that, but let's see if I get 4. Yes. So, all right. So each crafting event produces 2. All right, chicken, stop moving. Come on. There we go. Pick up this chicken. Get this fiber. That box despawned. Fire's still burning, so I'm going to head back and cook this. I see some more fiber, but I'd rather get back to the fire. Yes, I'm sprinting because I don't know how much longer that fire is going to last. And this is just so tedious to have to constantly replenish the fire and constantly relight the fire. All right, so now we've got a chicken and a rabbit. And they each, let's see how much sustenance that gives us. Drink some water. Again, I don't know what the deal is with getting out of this water. I'm pushing forward and I'm just barely moving. Two animals. And I bet it won't even get me to half hunger bar. Which again I think is too unrealistic, too difficult. I mean, I've eaten rabbit and I've eaten chicken, and if you eat a whole chicken and a whole rabbit, you are full. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Let's see what it does. Half on my hunger bar. A whole chicken and a whole rabbit. Outstanding. All right, let's see. I need to make another one of these because I just used that one. So I need one more of these. Just make 2 while I'm here. And 4 of these. I don't know if each stick is a single item. So we'll see if I can refresh my memory on that. It may just be 1 stick per, but we'll see. Right now I have 0 sticks. It's 2. Okay, so you get 2 sticks and 2 arrows. Make 2 fire starters. Keep 1 on me at all times and 1 in the fire. We'll put that there. And I'm going to throw more wood in there, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to die out before I can get back. But I want to get these fiber. And there's another boar, or a boar over there. And a rabbit. Of course, I'm going to try for the rabbit. Means I'm going to grab this fiber and run back to the fire while it's still burning. For anyone watching this, do you understand how tedious this is? The fact that you absolutely constantly have to be eating. I don't see anything else over here worth. I'm going to peek over the top here just in case. There's some fiber. I hear a bunch of flies here, right? Or maybe bees. but I don't see them. Is there a bee? Ah, right there. I don't know if they will. You know what? Hang on just a minute. Strength, heat, insect repellent. Okay, so I'm going to guess that the bees will sting you, and it has detrimental effects, so I'm not going to mess with them right now because I just can't afford that. I need to get back and cook this chicken before the fire goes out, or rabbit. And there's a crate. Looks like a construction crate, as I'm calling them. The only one made out of wooden planks, I guess you would say. I'll take those nails. I don't yet know what the electronic pieces are for. They look like circuit boards. Let's kill this rabbit, or butcher it. Cook it. And again, I need one more scrap metal before I can even... you know what? Okay, here we go. This is power, and it looks like I now have 500 power. And this is mass. I only need 75, and I've got 100. So if I can find one more scrap metal... Well, I take that back because the doggone limiting factor here is going to be the... Nope, I got 3 cloth. All right, so one more scrap metal, I can make that bad boy. And I hope, what did it say? Cook food, keep warm, and render fat into biofuel. More efficient than campfire, but it doesn't say, does it last twice as long, 3 times as long? It doesn't indicate. But right now, even if it lasts twice as long, I don't think that's going to be enough. I think it would need to last at least 3 times as long to make it worthwhile. I just want to peek around here because I can see these fibers. And yes, I know the shadows are long, which means it's almost nighttime again. I also, if I remember when I get back to the fire, I'm going to take a look at the map. And if I recall correctly, it told you when you hovered your mouse over the various sections of the map, it told you what resources were available and how readily available they were. So I think I'll take a gander. Maybe I just chose a very bad location to start out to build. Granted, I haven't seen very much of the map, so that may be my issue. And while there's a little light left, I'll see if I can hit this grub tree. And maybe that one up there. No, I'm just going to hit this one and then head back. I don't even want to consider walking through here when it's dark. Didn't we build a fishing pole in the previous episode? Oh yeah, there it is. Maybe I don't think I have tried fishing yet. Maybe I will try it now finally. I think I've got about 6 grubs. Hit a couple of trees on the way back. By the way, I don't know how long I'm going to continue playing this. I don't know how the game is listed. I think, at least when I checked it, as early access. So I don't know when updates come out and or if updates break the game. But I don't know. It seems like to get anywhere useful would just take an extremely long time. I can't imagine actually being able to build proper house or something like that. I've got 7 grubs. Let's feed the fire. See if I can use a... Wait, do I need something else to use that? Oh, I didn't mean to drink that water. Let's grab some more. I think there's something else I need. Yeah, fishing tackle. All right, so I need 1 stick. All right. Okay, now, yeah. So I've got the little icon above the top here. For example, it shows me that I have ammo, it shows me I have arrows, and it shows me that I have fishing tackle. But it's too dark to fish, so I'll wait till morning. You can't see. I'm not going to stand out there. Look how dark it is out there. I'm very hot, though. I think I need to make this bigger. Because it's still May. When it's not winter, you're too close to the fire and it's too hot, I think. Let's make 4 planks. Wood is plentiful enough for now. And 1 more cordage. I'd like to be able to... That's kelp. Did I never eat that? No protein, fruits and vegetables, 9, hunger +3, and hydration -1. Well, that's fine. I'm standing right next to a lake, so I got plenty of hydration. I'd rather have the food. See if I can make at least another base. Foundation, I think it's called. Yeah. Extended in this direction. How many arrows? Only 2 arrows left. Well, that's a necessity. You've got to have those. So let's make 5, which should give me 10 arrows. That at least, if I can find a rabbit and a chicken, that at least carry me 1 more day with 10 arrows. June now. Coming up on summer. June 21st is the summer solstice. Longest day of the year. Something glowing on the side of that rock over there. I don't know that this game is made for 43-inch monitors because I hear an airplane. Hang on, take my headphones off. Yep, that's in game. But I don't see it. Oh, there it is over there. Very low and in that direction. I think I saw its lights. But it's too dark to really tell, and I'm definitely not running out in that darkness. Okay, let's see if I can make... I keep... You know, it would really, really help if along the bottom if there was a little number for which key that is, because just glancing down, yeah, I realize it's something simple and it's something easy to do, but I keep hitting the wrong button and drinking water when I don't mean to. Yes, I know that's user error, but still, it'd be nice to have a little row of numbers along with the buttons. That way I don't have to stop and think about what number it is. I can just see and push. So this would be 5. How do I get it to... I was worried about standing in the fire if it was going to cook me or not. All right, let's move away from the fire out here and see what the temperature... All right, goes from 16 to 10. 10 is still okay. You can survive at 10. And I would like to put... While I'm standing here, at least make it productive. Okay, 2 cordage and 4... And I'll put a windowed wall right here so I can see out into the water. There's another animal, probably a bear, on the far shore there. Just gotta I gotta remember that previous episode or the one before it where the rain put out the fire. And since we're coming into the summer months, there's probably gonna be more rain. I don't recall what month it was when I started the game. But I'm going to extend this wall out here and put a window in it. Actually, I probably should put a door in it so I can just stand here. No, I can do that. I can do that eventually. For now, I just want a wall with a window. I was thinking if I put a door in it, maybe I could just stand here in my, on this platform and fish without having to get off of it. I don't know if that's feasible. Maybe in the future I'll look at that. Definitely got to go find some more food, though. That'll give me 16. That was 8. Or 8 arrows, I mean. That was 4 crafting events, which should give me 8 more arrows. And I think I've got 4. Give me 12. And again... Let's see. Wall with a window. Yep. 10. Oh, man. I'm going to do it anyway, even though that takes 10 of my nails. There's a chicken. Let me top this off. And go get that chicken. Stop moving, buddy. Ooh, that was just a lucky shot. I took a shot because he was still moving, but I gambled I'd hit him. Yeah, see, I did not get my arrow back. It just picked up chicken. So apparently... Yeah, this game's definitely not made for 43-inch monitors. See how dark it is and I'm looking directly there? But look at how light it is to the sides of my monitor. Look on the right-hand side. I'm assuming it's going to come through YouTube, but it's very daylight on the right-hand side where that rock is, but when I look directly at it, it's very dark. And I think that's just a consequence of the game trying to stretch so far to fit my monitor. I mean, I have a 32-inch monitor I could play on, but it's only 1440. I'd rather keep this at 4K. Kill the chicken. Cook that bad boy. Put this wall up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. Now I don't have to stand right next to that fire since it's coming up on summer. Well... I guess in the summer months, you don't actually have to have the fire burning constantly. But then again, it's a lot easier just to throw wood in it than it is to keep creating the fire starters. Let that cook. Well, as you can see, another hour down. And this is the extent of... That's not... Why is that not flush? Oh, I see. Okay, so this... I think I put that piece of wood... See how this has got a... I put this wall in backwards, I believe. I sure did, because this is on the outside, and I think it should be on the inside, which means they're not flush. I don't know how that's going to affect anything. If, for example, cold wind can blow through there. But to be honest with you, I'd rather have the wall be... I'd rather have this than that. I don't know if you would call that a baseboard, but I would rather have the baseboard be on the outside, because if I put something near the wall, I'd rather have that little extra 2 inches or whatever that is. I'm assuming that's maybe a 2x4 or 2x6, I don't know. Is there a way to... I don't know how to... Hang on. Controls. Actions. Building. Move building forward, move building backward. Right, left. This deconstruct buildable. Delete key. I might as well find out right now if you get your resources back. Let's see. But hang on. Okay, I don't have any. I've got 18 nails. What does it take to build that? All right, so cordage, 10 nails. All right, I've got 18 nails and 0 wooden planks. Let's see if I get any wooden planks and 10 nails back, because I currently only have 18. And now I can flip this around. All right, 18, 19, 20, 22. So I only got half. I got 5 nails back and half of my wood. All right, so you get 50% resources back. Well, now I know. So I wasted some things there, but it's something I needed to know. All right, I guess in the next episode I'll put that back up, and I'll pay attention this time to where that board on the bottom is, because I'd rather have the interior room and let that be on the outside. Ciao.